That's most coaches right now, watching their business burn while pretending everything's okay. And in 2025, let's just say that that room is about to get hotter. How do I know? Because I pulled out these people from that exact flaming room. Take Jessica. She was making good money, but feeling absolutely burned out, working 24/7, stressed out about where the next client will come from, trying to convince herself this is fine. Or Matthias, stuck at 5K months, overwhelmed with low quality clients, trapped in that constant hustle mentality. Even Savannah, who had months of great revenue followed by months of nothing, a complete roller coaster. But in this video, I'm going to show you the 5 deadly mistakes that are going to demolish coaching businesses in 2025 and exactly how to avoid becoming just another statistic. We're breaking down why throwing money at another guru is like putting premium gasoline on a dumpster fire. The coachitis epidemic that's killing your sales. How to actually stand out when everyone's copying the same 3 people. The storytelling secret that premium clients can't resist. And the mindset shift that turns tire kickers into premium clients. Because right now you might be nodding along thinking, yeah, those other coaches need to hear this, while you're stressing about where the next client is coming from, working harder but making less, watching your profit margins burn away and telling yourself this is fine. 2025 is coming and it's bringing a reality check. The question is, are you going to keep sitting in that burning room, or are you ready to finally get out? Let me tell you a story. When I decided to become a coach, I joined this program created by this millionaire coach who was already famous in the dating industry, but he started teaching other youngsters like myself back then how to get their first clients. And the promise was actually make your first $10,000 a month. I was very excited because I thought, my God, this millionaire guy is going to teach me all of his secrets. But what happened was a very cookie cutter program where when I complained, hey, I'm not getting the results, I'm not getting clients right now, I don't know what to do, the reply that I would get was, just follow the system, follow the system. But I was following the freaking system and not getting results. And I thought that was just a bad program. That was just something that happened to me because I was unlucky. But then I realized that this is actually super common in the coaching consulting industry. In 2025, you might be tempted to buy another program from your favorite millionaire coach consultant, your favorite influencer, let's say, because they have a large following, so that's probably gonna work for you, right? Well, here's the thing. There's a huge difference between being good at making money for your own business and being a great coach and making your clients a lot of money. Big difference. And the truth is, these big names that you're following right now, they don't really care about your results. Think about it. You've already paid, so if you're not getting the results, it's your fault. So in 2025, if you are thinking of getting another program, do not join any program if they do not offer some sort of free trial first. It's one of the reasons why you got burned in the past. And try to learn from coaches who paradoxically have less clients. If there's 1,000 people in a program like the program I was in, and there's only 5 coaches, how are they going to give you the level of personalization that you actually need to amplify your marketing, your sales, and your mindset? It's impossible. Even if they wanted to, they couldn't. Let's talk about the coachitis epidemic that's killing your sales, and it all starts with this. This is the problem. Here's what I mean. If you are thinking of going on a vacation and your travel agent doesn't shut up about how amazing the airplane seat is, you think that person has a problem, that they're insane. You don't want to hear about the airplane seat. Sure, you want to know it's comfortable. You want to know, ideally, that you won't have kids and dogs barking up in your ear. Well, the kids probably won't bark that much. You want to hear about the beach, about what you're going to do when you get there. You want to hear about the freaking destination. I see this so often with coaches, even seasoned coaches. Look, nobody cares about your most recent NLP certification. Nobody cares about your new revolutionary process that nobody in the market used. All they care about is what's going to happen after they go through your process. So you've probably outlined your 5 steps that people need to go through. Stop talking about the 5 steps. Stop talking about the airplane seat. Talk about how amazing it will feel, what their life will look like when they get there, when they go through your program. That's what everybody cares about. And from a mindset perspective, this is a huge sign that you're not yet 100% confident in your process, that it's gonna get them there. So you kind of lean on these certifications that are all collecting dust on your wall. When I was teaching martial arts, do you know how many people asked to see my instructor's diploma? 0. They didn't care whether I was certified or not because they could feel my confidence in my ability to teach them and to amplify their confidence. Stop feeling so insecure. Powerful marketing allows people to see themselves already there, paints a vivid, visceral picture of what that will look like. Here's a great example for the fitness industry. Instead of saying you're gonna lose 6 kilos, which every fitness instructor can promise, great marketing is you're going to finally be able to put on that beautiful dress that's been hanging in your closet for years, and you're gonna be the envy of the New Year's Eve party, right? You can already feel it. Or here's an amazing example. We believe in crunchy apples and juicy steaks. This is visceral. You can almost taste it. So here's a pro tip. Next time when you use AI, you use ChatGPT to create one of your posts and landing pages, ask it to create marketing that is visceral. Ask it to write in such a way that it involves the 5 senses of your reader, and you'll be surprised of what it puts out. Let me tell you another story. When I had my martial arts program, I did something different than any and all of my competitors. Because I had 2 passions, martial arts and personal development, I created the personal development through martial arts program. So basically, nobody could compete with me because there wasn't such a thing. I created it. And because of that, I was invited to speak at events. I was a guest in national and international media, and I was charging way more than my competitors. In 2025, if you are just like your competition, you will lose. Because let's say you're copying Tony Robbins and you make a YouTube video just like Tony Robbins did. Same thumbnail, same title, and you have your audience looking at Tony Robbins' video and then your video. Who do you think they're gonna click on? Your competitors who are doing the same thing but have more followers are just gonna continue to win and steal clients from under your nose. In 2025, different is better than better. And how do you stand out? How do you find those differences? I'm happy you asked. This video is an example of that. You clicked on this video because you saw a meme. Most of my competitors are sitting at a desk trying to look as professional as possible, and I'm here in my yard with my dummy and my wolf. Thor, come say hi. Say hi. Good boy. Good boy. So I'm showing all of the things that make me, the things that are unique to me, because number 1, I want to stand out, and number 2, because I want to give you an easy way for you to remember me. It's like, oh, it's that guy it's the Wing Chun guy who gives business advice, and he's got the wolf. What was the thing? What was the thing he was promoting oh yeah, the warrior shaman business growth stuff, right? So I want to make it easy for you to see who I am and what are my unique elements? So that's a question for you. What makes you you? And how can you unapologetically show those different aspects of you? What is it, boy? Good boy. Does that mean I'm gonna have as many followers or more than Tony Robbins? No, but I don't want Tony Robbins' followers. I want you. because you're my people. Another element that will massively help you stand out in 2025 is this. If, let's say, you are sharing a client success story and you're like, well, this happened, and then this happened, and then this happened, and then this happened. Do you see how boring this is? It just feels like you are sharing this list of things that happened. Here's what makes stories great. This happened, oh, but then this happened, therefore this other thing happened, but then this other thing happened. So whenever you're using but and therefore, you're keeping your audience hooked. And yes, you've probably noticed me using this technique throughout the video when sharing stories. Let me give you an example. I challenged my client Matthias to raise his prices, but then his sales stopped coming in. Therefore, he really panicked and thought the problem was the price. But I showed him, notice the but, that if he could sell for the lower prices, then he can sell for the higher prices too. So then the real problem was his mindset, his confidence. Therefore, he didn't believe that his service was worth that much. But I showed him that his service was actually exceptionally valuable, and that's when he went from 5K a month to 17K a month. Do you see how much more engaging this is? Try it out for your next client success story. 2025 will also mean more people saying, I love this so much, but I just don't have the money. If you're absolutely tired of getting broke leads in your sales calls, listen up, because this shift will actually change everything for you. And actually, it's more powerful, more valuable than everything I've shared so far, because this one thing will influence everything, every single one of the previous steps we already talked about. And that is the way that you see yourself, in the way that you see the world. If you have a tendency to get angry, to get emotional whenever you have a broke lead in your call, and you get to think to yourself, hey, I'm so tired, I just hate these broke leads, you just get more of what you focus on. There is such a thing as manifestation, as creating your reality. So the more energy you put behind these thoughts of, I am so sick and tired of these people, the more you're going to attract them. Instead, my challenge to you, and this is something that I was struggling with for most of my career, because I would do this exact thing that I just told you not to do. I'd like to challenge you to say, you know what, this person took their valuable time to be in this call with me. They cannot move forward with me. Let me give them the best experience possible. Let me share some resources that will give them a win so that they remember me. Maybe they talk about me with their friends. Maybe they're going to be clients later on. I'd like to challenge you to feel super grateful for that. Gratitude heals, and it simply opens the door to more of what you want. You will stand out compared to your competition who says, oh, you don't have the money, no problem, let's talk later. Maintain that relationship, don't burn it. I've burned so many relationships because I would get angry and emotional, not at the prospect, but at myself. I would say, what is wrong with me that I keep attracting these broke people? And I would, in many ways, lash out to the person I was talking to. Don't make that mistake. Be better than I was. You're gonna have so much more fun in your business. And that being said, if you want the laziest way to make $50,000 in the next 90 days without an audience, check out this video, because I explain exactly how my client Muzz did it. And no, it's not a case study video, it's the exact strategy he used. Enjoy.